Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon from the DCUO community, and I wanted to share with you my version of the new Superman of China from DC Rebirth, and how I created that using DCUO styles. So this new Superman is written by Luen Yang and drawn by Viktor Bogdanovic. So we don't have the exact styles, but there are a bunch that get pretty close. And I'm going to start with the chest and legs, since those are like the main styles that define the suit. Now you're going to need angled flex suit, which drops in the T2 Flash Duo flashback. And it drops for DPS, so every power can get this suit, and it's not super rare either. Like, you'll probably be able to get this in maybe a week's worth of runs, but it has the closest pattern to what Superman has in the comic books. I mean, there are a few extra lines in there, but that triangle shape on the chest is pretty accurate. And you also get that two-tone, and Superman has like two tones of red. Like the upper chest has like a lighter red, and then the lower torso is darker red. And then there's like a yellow striping, which is gold on this suit. So both the chest and legs use angled flex suit, but they're colored a little bit differently, because on the chest I have the light red first, dark red, and then yellow. But by default, they have the dark red continue into the waist. But in the comic book drawings, the waist area actually starts out with the light red, so I have those colors reversed here. And in the comic he doesn't have a belt, but there's a yellow stripe that's supposed to be here instead of the belt, and the DCUO styles don't have that, so I just put the regular Superman belt in the middle. Otherwise there's a weird looking seam, and then it looks like there's a hard edge between the dark red and the light red. So that's kind of like a artistic license with the regular Superman belt there. Okay, so going back from the top, nothing for the head, nothing for the face. The accessory, let me just take that off. There should really be nothing there, but I had like a yellow glimmering aura. Shoulders. In the comic book, he doesn't have like shoulder pads, but like to continue the pattern, I used New Genesis here, because it has this stripe that continues off the chest and around the shoulders, just like the comic books. And then he would have like the Chinese flag on his left shoulder. So the New Genesis style has like a little logo there. But see, without the shoulders, it doesn't have that stripe, so that's kind of why I added the shoulders. And the closest emblem is just the plain S. It's too bad we don't have the circle around it, but it's not too noticeable, because in the comics the circle around it is the dark red over the light red. So you get most of the contrast from the yellow on top of the red anyway. For the hands, I used contemporary tech, because that way I could get the black gloves with the yellow banding. There's no style that allows you to do that with also like exposing the bare hands, so that's why he has the full gloves. And the feat, I opted for like the regular Superman feat, Stalwart Defender. There is another basic style that has like a yellow trim at the top, but I wanted these because they're slimmer. And for the cape, I chose the rounded cape. Because at least in the first issue, it looked like his cape was a little bit rounded. Yep, so that's it for him. It's pretty basic, but it's just kind of cool to be able to translate this into DCUO styles, or get something close at least. And actually with this as a base, you could create the Chinese Batman and Wonder Woman as well, because they're very similar. They both use that the angled flex suit style, and I think they both also have the contemporary tech like gloves. Okay, hope you found this useful, and you should definitely check out the comic book. It's a pretty interesting take. So thanks for watching.
LexCorp forces are invading the facility.
Turret reinitializing. LexCorp targeted.
LexCorp is jamming me out and hacking the turret control consoles inside Star Labs. Use the consoles to revert them back. You definitely want those on your side.
Looks like we got company. Get him! We're taking a beating. Where's our backup?
Turret reinitializing. LexCorp targeted.
Oh! You little punk!
Fall back into defensive positions. Secure our control points.
Let's get it done. You little punk! You little punk! Notifying base.
Turret reinitializing. LexCorp targeted.
Hey! Oh!
Evacuate all non-security Star Labs personnel. LexCorp forces are invading the facility. We have a code red. Repeat, code red.
I'm hit! Oh! I'm hit!
There are 3 EMP pulsars around the lab. I'll distract Luther. You set one off. That'll temporarily short out his armor. Then we both attack. I'm counting on you to have my back. You know I'll have yours. Ready?
Maybe this will teach you to stay out of my business, you self-righteous alien.
Your attack on Star Labs ends now, Lex. You don't own these
Hurry!
exabytes.
Lex's
or
armor
Star
is shorted
Labs
out.
research.
Attack him now!
We need those to defeat Brainiac.
Damn, those EMPs are playing havoc with my defensive systems.
Hurry! Lex's armor is shorted out. Attack him now!
Damn, those EMPs are playing havoc with my defensive systems.
The EMPs are overloading. We must defeat Lex before the EMP field is purged.
I have better things to do than trade punches with you and your flunky, Superman.
You did it. Lex doesn't like to take no for an answer. But so long as you and I are here, he has no choice. Great work. And thanks.